Hey there, in this video we're going to take a look at the drop-down widget and I'm going to show you some ways in which you can configure it and customize it. For us to get started, let us bring in a drop-down widget into the canvas, and right here I'm going to drag a drop-down widget into the canvas. And the first option we have here is to set a selection type. We can either configure this widget to be of a single select type or a multi-select type, which will allow us to select multiple options at the same time. I am going to be setting this to single select. The next configuration option we have is the options array, and here is where we get to pass in an array of items we want to build the options from. And it is important to note that you can build an options array from an API call or a DB query, writing JavaScript right here within the options menu. All you have to do would be to map through the response and ensure that you return an array of objects containing a label and a value property. The next option we have here is to set the default selected option, which in this case is green. And likewise, you can go in to write some JavaScript to pull the default option from a widget or from an API or DB query. We can also go ahead to set the required state of this widget by clicking on the toggle switch or going down to write some JavaScript to conditionally set this widget as required. And the required state of this widget is designed to be used in conjunction with a form widget. When this widget is set to required, it is going to disable form submission until the user actually goes in and selects an option using this widget. And the same goes for the visibility state. We can set the visibility by clicking on the toggle switch, and the same for the disabled state. We can easily turn this widget disabled on or off. And for any of these states, we can go into the JavaScript mode and write in some JavaScript to conditionally set the widget to have that property. I'm going to turn this off. Moving on with the configuration, we can also specify an action to be executed whenever an option is selected using the drop-down widget. So we can go on to specify any of these predefined actions, or we can go into the JavaScript mode and write some conditional logic we want to be executed whenever an option is selected using the drop-down widget. So this has been the drop-down widget, and I hope you found this video helpful.